All right, since I'm having my coffee now, and you probably by now watched the Crypto Revolution is True Independence video. Now I'm going to talk about Fednow. Now, a lot of people have done videos on Fednow, but they're not looking at Fednow, I guess, the way that I'm looking at Fednow, or the future of Fednow. The two futures. So let's just begin with this. Fednow, that technology has been around since the 90s. I can say that because I worked on the technology for the Federal Reserve System, the US banking system, in order to settle e-payment transfers. So there's no secret in that, whatever. Trust me. The government knows exactly who I am regarding that and the team of people I worked with. That being said, having insight on how the U.S. money moving banking system works, as far as like, sending money from your bank to another bank, making a payment, stuff like that. It's all based on time stamping, validation, and secure encryption. I'm not going to get into that stuff. Just know that's part of it. So Fednow is now technically live, and right now you have to volunteer for it. So your bank signs up for it, and now bank to bank, bank to credit union, bank to vendor, it could be done faster in the United States, because the way the FedNow system works is this. You see, when you, let's say hypothetically, you are with Bank of America, and you log on to bankofamerica.com and you sign into your account. Well, on that account, there's a ledger of the money that you have and the money that you spent, debits and credits, okay? And if you want to send money to somebody else, their bank account has the same ledger, debits and credits. That's basically what banks do. They keep a track record of your money coming in and going out, and they charge fees or interest if you borrow. That's how banks are. They do other nefarious stuff, but whatever. Fednow is saying, hey, I could do this faster. I will keep the ledger for everybody's bank account. So when your bank needs to send money, or you need to send money, I could validate, timestamp, and encrypt and protect everything, because I am technically the bank. I'm the back end of the bank now. You gave me permission to plug into your bank account. Now, the government's always had access to your bank account. They always had. They could always seize it. They could always do all that stuff. But this is different. Now they're going to control the ebb and flow of it. So if you want to, send $400 to something, whatever you want to do, they're going to control that aspect of it. They're not doing it now. They're not controlling now. Now they're just going to facilitate fast transfers. That's phase one. Phase two is they're going to start to regulate certain transfers / purchases. People don't know this yet, but that's what's going to happen. So since money's being sent to them, let's say they don't approve of it, you're going to see cards being declined, transfers being declined, and so on. It's a governing body. It's really what it is. Phase three is where they're going to start the process of categorizing people on their social worth. You see how the credit system works right now? Like, if you have a low credit score, you have a lower life. A middle credit score, you have an okay life. A high credit score, you have a better life. That social credit ranking system is now going to be instantaneous. So before, that only applied to you when you went to buy a car. If you have low credit, you have a bad car. High credit, good car. Low credit, bad home mortgage, bad home. High credit, great home. That type of stuff. This is different. This is going to be into phase two. Into phase three, they're going to be able to go, you bought too many cups of coffee, or you can't go into that store to buy that. People don't believe that's the case, but it is the case. I'm not even gonna, because YouTube is very weird with this kind of stuff, but I'm kind of giving you the heads up. So phase one, we're in it now, the fast transfer of money. Phase two, you're gonna start seeing certain restrictions on money moving. Okay, well, you can't go overseas. You can't take your money there. Stays inside. And then phase three is when they're really gonna start putting the clamping down on us. So 1, 2, 3. I just told you the future of Fednow, the first 3 phases of it. Is it gonna land at the doorsteps of the Supreme Court, stating the fact that the government cannot regulate what you do with your money? Of course it is. You ever wonder why there's so much talk about abolishing the court and all kinds of stuff? Listen, at the end of the day, I don't like the Supreme Court setup. I believe that America needs a changeover, adhering to the Constitution. But the thing is, the whole Fednow future plan is going to wind up on major lawsuits on government overreach. Imagine if you're a political party and all of a sudden, you decide to go against the opposite political party. And remember, I don't care which side of the fence you're on. It doesn't matter to me. If you're an American, you're an American. You're a human being, and that's all I care about. But the thing is that this technology in the hands of people that are very nefarious is very bad. So you now understand that the plan they have, phase one, which we're in now, phase two, it's coming, and phase three, oh my God, we're here. And then I'm telling you, it's going to wind up on the doorsteps of the Supreme Court. Now, that being said, understand that I'm gonna do a comparison now. That's so horrible, but I think people need to hear it on this Independence Day weekend. The Fednow money moving transfer system, monitoring system, and eventually the social credit score system is going to be, it's very similar to the way a prison manages commissary money. When your friends and family send you money and you're in jail or in prison, and that money stays in an account, and that money is monitored on what it could be used for, and you can only go to the prison store and only buy X amount of things. And if you buy way too many things of one thing, they're going to look into, why are you buying X amount of stuff? Are you trading this? Are you doing this? Whatever. I'm giving that example, and I know it's an example that's going to shock a lot of people, but the future of the Fednow system is basically a digital prison commissary bank account, and you got an ID number attached to you. I know this video sounds horrifying, but you need to know, and me as your friend, because that's like where we are. We're like a big family surviving this together. That's like, God forbid, some horrific, wild stuff happens, and we're all in this one place, and we're like, oh my God, oh my God, what's up, Lou? It's going to be like that. That's how I see this. That's why I detest people that they're like, I'm going to become famous. I'm going to become the ultimate YouTuber. I don't give a fuck about any of it. I really don't. I got money. I live my lifestyle. That's all I give a fuck. I protect my family. I look after my friends. That's all I give a fuck about. Really, at the end of the day. Come on. But please understand that even this universe of YouTube, us doing this, is in danger. Keep that in mind when I'm telling you to start embracing things that can protect you and your family financially and otherwise. Because the picture that I just painted on you, with the current conditions we have in America, and it doesn't matter, like I said, which side you're on, I don't care. I don't even care who you voted for. Just understand something. When the time comes to suffer, everybody's going to suffer. It doesn't matter what letter party you're affiliated to. So, have that with your coffee.